Welcome back to TechnoSarge YouTube channel. So today we are having the news regarding the pricing for AMD Radeon RX7900XT reference design, and it drops below MSRP. Though it was dropped below MSRP in Europe, but it was due to euro gaining value on US dollar as of now. But now we have a new report where it happened in US also, where in New York you can get RX7900XT for way below MSRP. And it was like, though the stock has been sold out as of now, but it is a nice indication of what next to come, because it's been way below MSRP as of now. Like 7900 XT, it's way below MSRP. As you can see, it was $879 as of now, and the indication is pretty clear, like because Nvidia launched its RTX 4070 Ti, AMD might have feeling the heat and it's going down in pricing, or maybe it's not selling well, so that's why they are doing it. But nonetheless, it's a pretty massive thing, so I reported it on to you. Moving on, we have the news regarding RX7900XTX and its overclocking, its overheating issue, and this thing comes directly from Scott Hackerman, where PC World did an interview with him regarding the issue, and he talked about it a little bit. So why don't you just see what he has to say about the issue?
All we've been doing is focused on what's going on here. And we had three things to look at. One is, was there a safety concern? There's not a safety concern. We were able to root cause that. Is there a performance potential issue? And what we found is if you throttle at 110 degrees in certain workloads, you would see a small performance delta. And so then we said, okay, we should root cause this. And what is going on? And it all comes down to a small batch of our vapor chambers actually have an issue, not enough water, and it's a very small percentage. And so we said, okay, that's the root cause.
So according to him, the issue is related to only a small batch of the CPUs, and it's indeed a vapor chamber issue. And if you can get a refund, or you can take a replacement for the graphics card if you contact the support, which is a nice thing to see. At least they are doing it, which is nice. Moving on, I made a video where AMD launched all of its product, and in that I said like they launched like Ryzen 7 7950 X3D, and in all of those CPUs, Ryzen 9 7950 X3D and every other CPUs, there was one thing which was not making sense, because they all had a TDP of 120 watts, which is way less when you compare to the high-end 16 core CPUs. So yeah, it was like confusing, but now we know what it is. And regarding precision boost overdrive, because 5000 XD series does not support overclocking, but you can do manual overclocking a little bit, and is the similar in 7000 series. You can do manual overclocking a bit in BIOS, and also precision boost overdrive, but you can't technically do it. It doesn't support it. But moving on, regarding 7950X, the X3D, and every other part, there was like 120 watts TDP, which was way less than their counterparts, which was non X3D. It was supposed to be like Ryzen 7 7800X30. You know what it is, like 120 watts TDP. You understood like it's for the boost clock of 5 GHz and 8 cores. But now AMD confirms like why they were able to keep the clock so high, and the 3D cache and the TDP so less. It's because in 7950X3D and 7900X3D, they only have only one chiplet which have 3D stack. So technically, you are getting one chiplet with some of the cores which are stacked with 3D caching. Like one CCD will be configured with a 3D cache, while the other will be configured with a standard non-V cache die, but run at a faster clock up to 5.7 GHz. So that's how they are able to get that high clocks with low TDP. So yeah, you are technically getting 3D cache in one of the die and not all of the dies. So yeah, they are doing kind of a cheeky move, but you are getting more performance out of it, which is a nice thing to see. Moving on, I made in that video, I didn't say told you regarding the CDNA architecture on something related to MI300, which was desktop data center CPU and GPU, and AMD launched AMD Instinct MI300. We know like MI Instinct 1, MI200 was a nice GPU, but in MI Instinct MI300 they overdid themselves, because this is a literal monster. It comes with CDNA 3 It comes with 146 billion transistors. As you can see, it looks massive. Nonetheless, it comes with it comes with everything which is necessary. It's a CPU and GPU combination, so it's basically an APU, and it has way higher. It has 128 GB of HBM2 memory inbuilt, so both CPU and GPU can use it. So you don't need a separate PCI Express lane to run this. You just need just put it in the server and you are done. And along with it, it comes with everything you need. Like it comes with CPU, it comes with GPU, it comes with Zen 4, and every other CDNA3 architecture, JCN3, everything you need to run server CPUs and GPUs at the same time, which is a massive. Like I thought, multivac with 1 billion transistor was massive, but this they just overdid itself by 146 billion transistor, and it comes with 128 GB of HBM2 memory, 3D advanced chiplet, V-caching in 5 nanometer and 6 nanometer. It has 24 leadership data center CPU cores based on Zen 4 CDNA3 architecture, all inbuilt, which is a massive thing. Like, and Intel should be worried at this point, like because Intel can Pontificia it's still not out, and MI300 is out, and they are saying like it's going to be having AI performance in 8 times, and AI performance per watt is 5 times increase over MI3 250X, which is massive in MI300, which is a massive thing to see. So yeah, the performance uplift in AI is 8 times, and performance per watt is 5 times improvement over over the previous generation, which is insane. Nonetheless, and they are going to sample it in just second half of this year in 2023, in the second half, which is like where they are well in the way of giving it to the consumers. So that's it from me today. What do you think about the news? Sound of your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will meet you in the next one. Peace out.